Hello, this is Elaine with Elaine's Creations, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this card with the Flowers of Friendship bundle. Here's the Flowers of Friendship bundle. It has these lovely flowers and then flowers and leaves that you can punch out with the punch, the flowers and leaves punch. I love bundles with punches. They're so fun and easy to create cute cards like this one. So to start, I used a piece of polished pink that's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2 and folded in half, hot dog style, I like to call it. And I'm using the paper from the Pattern Party Designer Series paper that's available when you are a hostess. So it's exclusive to hostesses only. It's at a discounted price of $18 for hostesses, and it includes 48 12 by 12 sheets. So it has these fun colored patterns on one side and black and white on the other side. So they're very colorful patterns on one side, and then you have black and white on the other side. So very, very cute paper. I've also used the TaylorMade Tags dies for the tag. I used the largest die here to create this tag. You have 2 styles of tags that you can use in 4 different sizes. And then these are tag reinforcers that you can put on the top of the tag to reinforce the top of your tag. So like when you're pulling the ribbon, it doesn't rip through the tag. So I've got my tag. I also am using, let's see, I've punched out one of my flowers already, but I'm going to use, I just have some scraps to stamp a couple more flowers. So I'm gonna do that in Memento Black. And I need one more large flower. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can fit 2 on here. Not quite. So I'm just gonna do 1. And then I'll do a small flower on here too. I'll just go right there. So the way the punch is set up, you have the leaves and the flowers all on one punch. And I typically like to create a long strip of paper to punch out my punches, but because some of the leaves are in the way, it's a little bit different on this punch. But the top flower, you can do it. You just have to make sure you have room on the side here because it's going to punch these leaves here. So I'll punch that out. And then for the bottom flower, it's going to punch out the leaves. So you have to make sure that you have room again when you're stamping for this leaf right here, or this leaf, depending on which side you're placing your paper in the punch. So you got all these pieces flying everywhere. So we have our 3 flowers. Then I've used the lovely shimmer vellum in the In Colors. Hope you can see that shimmer on there to punch out some leaves. So I've got, I've already punched out 1, and that's a large one. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3 large ones and 2 small ones. So I'm just gonna only put the vellum in to punch out a large one. And I can punch out 1 more large one. And just move the little scrap pieces away. And then on the other side, I'm gonna punch the small one twice. So see if I can angle it here. So I use the least amount of paper vellum possible. So I've got my lovely shimmery vellum leaves. And then I colored the leaves with polished pink ink. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just gonna get some scrap paper. I'm just gonna use a little Post-it note here because it's handy. And I colored the middle with the dark. And then I did a little bit of dark on the petal. And then I think I did light on the middle of the middle of the petals of the little. Just a little bit of contrast. I want to leave a little bit of white. Just add a little pop of color. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of the light to the inside of the petal here. And then I'm going to use the color lifter to blend in the pink into the white, into the, just to kind of blend it into nothing, I guess I should say. So let me grab the color lifter. So for the color lifter, I'm just going to go to the edges and just kind of color the edges a little bit to get them to blend into the white there. And they'll start to kind of fade. So it's a fun little technique you can do to the edges of your blend colors. You don't need very much. It'll start to work. You just add a little bit on there and then you'll see it's starting to work. Okay, so we will start to put the card together with some adhesive here. So I'm gonna start with the polka dotted piece. This is so fun. I love polka dots and I love stripes. It's so fun to have them in black and white. And I love the other side too. All these rainbow hearts, very fun. And then just line that up and add that to the card. And then I'm going to place this down diagonally so I know where to stamp my sentiment because I stamped it a little bit off how it would normally be. So little card, big thanks. And I'm gonna stamp it horizontal while the tag is diagonal. There we go. And done with those. And the rest I'm going to use either dimensionals or glue dots for. So let's get the glue dots and my large, where are my large dimensionals? So we'll use the large dimensionals for the tag. What do you think, about 2 or 3? Like that. Okay, and I can also add some ribbon. I've got some polished pink ribbon here. So you just need a little bit, not very much. And you can just do, not sure what to call this, but you put both ends of the ribbon in like a bookmark tie, I guess. Kind of looks like a bookmark tie. It's a little bit tight to get that second piece in there. Oh no, and I pulled the first one out. Not good, don't do that. Okay, so we'll try again with the first piece. And we'll trim the edges because they're getting frayed. Okay, just pull both. Okay, there we go. Now we can slip the 2 ends through. See, oh, that's why you need the reinforcer. So I guess I'm going to be cutting out a reinforcer and placing that on there to hide that I totally ripped through the piece right there. So I'm going to cut out a piece of polished pink reinforcer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've used this die to cut out some reinforcers, and I'm gonna use that to kind of cover up my mistake. So I'll only need one. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. So I'm gonna need my mat here. And you can use the self-adhesive sheets. That would have been good to do too. Tweezers are good for these little guys. My tweezers are kind of gunky. Okay, so we're just gonna put the, sorry for my head in the way, but we're just gonna put the reinforcer on there and let that dry, and no one will be the wiser. And meanwhile, we will just decorate it with the flowers. It's good to make mistakes and show people and show everybody how you can work through your mistakes, right? Because we're not perfect, and we all make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, and just there's always a way to fix your mistakes and work through them. And that's true not only in card making, but in life. And so we can just always, we can try to fix it. And we can always get help from each other. Okay, so we'll put one up here, and then all the leaves I'm gonna do with glue dots, and we'll just place the end of the leaf underneath so you won't see the glue dot, although I don't think you'll see it anyway because the shimmer hides it. But these are so fun. I love this shimmer paper. It's so cool. On my next video, I'm going to be using the shimmer paper to make the flowers. So be sure to check that out because they look amazing when you make the flowers with them. Amazing. Whoops. Did I get that in the right place? It's like sticking to the other thing. Okay, there we go. All right. So just add all the leaves. It looks like I didn't put this like far up in enough. And then we'll add a leaf up here. Right there. Okay, now we'll see if this is glued on enough and reinforced enough. Hopefully it is. And let's make a sharper point here to work with. I'm going to be gentle this time. Gentle. Gentle. Okay. Gentle. We're going to be so gentle. Just stick that through. Okay. We're going to be gentle. I'm going to hold on to here, grab my two pieces, and I'm going to pull gently. If I can grab the two little pieces, pull gently, not too tight. Last time I pulled too tight. And then I can trim up the ends here. So I got to show you how the reinforcers work. And it looks cute on the card too. I'll try to get that to go down. So there you go. There is your Flowers of Friendship tag card. I'm offering a free card kit to anyone who purchased this this bundle. So it includes this card, and then this is the vellum flower card. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this is my jar of flowers card. So just go on my website, use the June hostess code and order the bundle, then email me and let me know that you would like this card kit and I will send it right out to you. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos with the Flowers of Friendship bundle. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.